Cue video.
A girl who can't afford to say, F you, Corey, I'm gone. She just can't afford to do it. So I take advantage of that. Now, that might be wrong, but her poverty and my needs, most of the time, it even out.
Do you guys think that these women that are financially distressed, are they any less of a bad bitch?
They can be a bad bitch and live in poverty simply because they reinvest into themselves because they know that they're selling their body.
A bad bitch doesn't need a job because she got a bunch of niggas doing the same thing he's doing for her, which makes her a bad bitch. So she don't gotta show off all that shit. So yes, she could be in poverty, and she's probably caking her money because she got 3 or 4 niggas on the side doing the same thing.
That's my point. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of 8 at the Table. Today we have myself, Amanda, Rico, Rome interrupting my spiel, and Erin The Renegade. And today's topic, we're going to be talking about why men date women that are in financial distress. Cue video.
A girl who can't afford to say, fuck you, Corey, I'm gone. She just can't afford to do it. So I take advantage of that. Now, that might be wrong, but her poverty and my needs, most of the time, it even out. I don't really need a lot of their time. And they don't tell me to fuck off because they know when I come over, they children can get some
Hold up. God damn.
some outlet Jordans.
He said outlet.
Outlet Gucci.
Yeah.
Do they have outlet Gucci here
But
in the States?
how you speak of
States?
women, right? Where you want control. Is there
I
ever
don't want control that is taken by force. I want control because I'm the one who is the leader of the pack, naturally.
So could you see yourself in a situation where a woman makes as much as you or more than you?
I like women who make money, just I can't do nothing with you other than sleep with you. If you could take care of yourself, you're going to think you could talk to me. I don't like you talking to me a lot. I know you got your own money and all like that, so if you want to, we can hook up, hang out, do that for a minute. But I'm saying, girls in poverty, because they have a deficiency. Poverty is a deficiency out here in America. I can fix your little deficiency if you do what I want you to do. I think it's an even exchange.
Yeah, but do you see how that comes off as...
No.
Truthful.
Right.
How does it come off? It's this. Look, we're exchanging services.
Okay, but that's not prostitution?
It's all prostitution. What's not prostitution? The only woman who not prostituting, not a woman that's married to their husband. Everything else, you a hoe.
Got it.
Women in poverty.
I like that. That's the only
Honestly,
thing.
if you were not familiar with like Corey Holcomb, just as a general matter, then you might be like put off by him. But like he's literally been like, I started listening to him when he was on, I think it's called Foxhole, when Jamie Foxx had his show on like
BET.
No. It was on like Sirius or like one of the like it wasn't TV. It was like or like a computer radio station or something. One of them type situations. I don't even know what you call it.
Satellite radio.
Yeah, there you go, satellite. And he would literally like that's how I got introduced to him. Like I didn't even know he was a comedian.
Really?
Well, no, this was like years ago, like over 10 years ago. So I just thought he was, nigga on a TV show.
I think he was on Wildin' Out. No. Yeah.
You know how long ago? Foxhole is years ago, like pre 2010.
Yeah, so was Wildin' Out. I was definitely in.
I don't think Wildin' Out was before
I
2010.
think I might have seen him on Wildin' Out though.
Yeah.
I think
Before
I
2010.
was still in high school.
I don't know if it was.
But, I mean, he
before,
was
but
probably on that before 2010, but
It
I
is.
wonder, they definitely like 20 years in, maybe 15.
Like Foxhole is like where I found him. It was like him, Jamie Foxx. What's her name? She like I think she from the same like Connecticut, light skin. Y'all know who she is.
Comedian too?
female comedian.
Not a comedian, but like she do like
media personality.
Yeah. If I say her name, you know exactly who she is. But I can't think of her name. But anyway, long story short, like this has been his position for a long time. So one, I respect his consistency.
Or honesty.
No, with the consistency of his honesty. Like, because times have changed, circumstances have changed, facts have changed, and he's like, fuck it.
He don't switch up with society.
No, like it's like this is me and this is gonna be me. And I can appreciate that. I mean, whether I agree with him or not doesn't matter. And y'all know I don't know what y'all know, but like y'all know I love like comedy. I love stand-up comedians. Like I've seen him, you know, in doing his stand-up show. He's just as offensive in person as he is, you know, like on screen or whatever. But I think that has to just be your forte, you know. A lot of his shit really is like, it's kind of honest. And I think that a lot of us have issues with honesty. As much as we say we want somebody to be honest with us, and this goes for men and women. Men and women. We be like, oh, I just want somebody to tell me the truth. No, you really don't. You don't. Because the truth, like the way it's delivered, you might not be able to deal with it. You know? So shout out to Corey Holcomb. Come join us on at the table. You know, but that's his thing. He's been consistent. He's been honest. And a real talk, I can appreciate it. He's funny as hell. I ain't gonna lie. He is funny.
He is funny. I still think that I don't agree with it personally. I mean, shout out to him and having his preference. I still don't agree.
I agree with what? Like, what is it specifically that you don't agree with?
I do like how he put that it's all prostitution until you're married. I think that that's kind of cool, but I also want to take it a step further and say it's prostitution even in marriage until you leave the marriage. But
why?
Because some people like we've actually had recently. She was in distress and you know trying to figure out whether or not she can continue to you know be with that one man. What we had over here the call in.
Oh, you're talking
the
about
football player, I think.
I'm like, who was here?
Y'all.
Yes. No, you were.
No, with us. We were here last week. I think it was.
She was reading something that someone had sent
the
in.
future.
Some people are in it for the money. And you know the way to secure it is marriage, as Erin said. So it's still prostitution even within marriage in some cases. But what I will say that I don't agree with is the preference of I guess financially using your finances to you know leverage power or control.
Can you explain why?
I think that it's a good thing, but I think if it's your only thing, I think it just shows that you're weak as a man. You shouldn't necessarily need finances to actually have the lead role in your house. Now, I do think it's definitely something that you can utilize, but I don't feel like it should be your only, I guess, attribute. Yeah.
Can I offer something? Mm-hmm. And he actually mentioned this. In many cases, the only reason why women do have a voice or can say something is because they do have money. Mm-hmm. So it's actually to me, perhaps it seems like the inverse of what Corey is saying. So would you say that the two perspectives are on par?
They can be. Of course, they can be, but I also don't think that they are consistently. I think it just depends on who you are as a man. Some men put their wives into positions of money and helps build their wives or helps build their careers, whatever the case may be. And then when they do that, they still maintain the lead role because there's a level of respect and appreciation for what he was able to teach her. Now, there's men who won't ever teach their wives or girlfriends, whatever the case may be, to try to get them to a better position because they know that the only reason why they have a lead in that relationship is because they have financial power. So to me, if you have to limit one's ability to maintain your top spot, that just shows that you're not really fit for it.
Can I ask a follow-up?
In my opinion, yeah.
What about the last, I don't know, fucking 100 years where women had zero power and the power that men had over women, whether it be their wives, their daughters, their sisters, it was because they were a man. It was because they were entitled to family assets and, so on and so forth. That was literally what they got their respect because of
what they had.
Yeah.
But sometimes, though, in the same last 100 years, there were women who were able to.
Let's talk generally. We're not gonna talk about like some women because
No. What I'm saying is that there's a shift, and even within a shift, if you look previously, women were able to basically still run. Women were still able to run the household. We talked about it a couple weeks ago when we talked about the art of seduction, and how women were able to utilize men or just seduction to basically run or manipulate the power and balance it out. So, and then in the same breath,
is it balancing it out or is it leveraging it to have some sort of power in an unequal relationship?
it depends on the relationship. Obviously, some of them are.
But it's not a sum. Like let's just go back. Like, because I think last week we talked about like, I think it was the 50th anniversary of a woman being able to was it have a bank account or a credit card or some shit? Right. That means everybody on this couch, either your mama or your grandma, couldn't have a bank account without her husband or perhaps her father, I guess, if you weren't married. So how do we measure that against like a woman just sort of trying to leverage whatever power she has to have some sort of equity in the relationship?
I think we get confused with position and control. There are some people who are in position that have no control. For example, there were men in position that had no control. That woman ran that house. That woman ran that man. Even though everything could have been in his name.
That's not true, Rico.
But what I'm saying...
He who has the gold, like it's the golden rule. He who has the gold...
Not all the time.
Yes,
no.
it is. No,
that's what he rules. Yeah, but
no, it is the fucking golden rule.
But he's not.
I'm gonna tell you why.
He's not in control.
But for that man,
he's still not in control.
He's in control because he's allowed that. Like, and that's for our predecessors. That's not us. She has control because he came home, and he's like, you know what? Here's my check. Here's my X. You take care of X, Y, and Z. But for him, if he didn't do that, that woman had no control.
But if he doesn't have to do it, if she knows how to make him do it. So if I can control you better than you can control you, I'm the one in control, despite where you're at. It doesn't matter.
Give me an example, because I don't think I understand.
I'll give you an example. Yeah. Let's say if I'm working at a job, right, and let's say I am the employee underneath, with a bunch of other people, and I have a manager who runs the whole shebang. But everybody has to follow the rules. I'm the one that actually tells the manager what to tell everybody else, and the manager actually listens to me. And he's the one that's actually implementing my ideas, my rules to the whole staff. Now, yes, he's in position. I'm in control.
But the reason he's deferring to you because he understands that he lacks the knowledge and wherewithal to be in control.
But that's what I'm saying. A lot of men who has had the assets and who has had the things that were passed down to them did not have the wherewithal, which is why different people, whether it be a woman or peers, are able to manipulate his decisions. So he's never in control. He's just in position. Just like...
Question. And so I actually, I sort of agree with what you're saying. But for the money, could she still...
That's the part.
Could she still be in control?
With him, you're saying?
Well, yeah, it's his money. It means the family's money, obviously.
She's still in control because even if she can make him do what he wants, if she can make him do what she wants him to do financially, she can do that, and she's exercising it usually across the board, whether it be emotionally.
But that's what I'm saying.
Behaviors.
He's not coming home and handing over the check. He's doing what the fuck.
Corey.
Oh no. Oh,
we're just talking about an old marriage.
Generally.
Yeah, hypothetical he.
But I don't really think you have to have a lot of money in a household for a woman to control you.
Right. Yeah.
Exactly.
She may make you think that you are coming up with the ideas, but she's really manipulating you to get those ideas across. So you think you have control, but she's doing whatever she does womanly, and she's making you go that way. So
Make the shit happen.
Or just like a chess player. And that's what I'm saying. There's no gender or sex on it. So it doesn't matter if you're the man or the woman. If you're able to manipulate the situation and understand how to manipulate the situation to a point where you have control, you don't necessarily need the positioning. As long as you stay within means or the reach of having the control. So a lot of people, they will rather be in the position that they have control rather than be in position to be in position. Right? And to be honest, to be in position is a fucking headache. Because you got a lot of things that you have to, account for and deal with.
Especially if it's public.
It's, so, I mean, a lot of times it's like, for me, this is why personally I'm saying to be in, going back to what he was saying, Corey Holcomb, to be to have the preference of wanting to be in position only by position and control solely by finances, I don't like it because you're not good at playing the game. If you're going to be a good player, you should be able to do it with or without finances, and it shouldn't matter. And then honestly,
But you need leverage, don't you?
the leverage is the leverage. I don't believe the leverage is an actual
You need
tangible.
something to leverage. Like
Yeah.
you can't just imaginary fucking leverage.
I
Like
don't
you
think
need
so.
something.
You
to
know what
leverage.
people leverage, and I'm gonna tell you the number one thing that people sell in this world:
Emotion,
hope.
which is an emotion.
Yeah, which is and hope, and they sell these hopes and dreams, and a lot of times they ain't leveraging shit but an idea. They ain't leveraging not one proven concept, or they might have exaggerated or fabricated a proven
But
concept.
you know what? That and while I agree with you, shame on the person who doesn't ask questions to see if like okay,
And
yeah,
it's driven by this idea.
yeah, it's
Ask
like
the
you
proper
hope.
questions.
No, just like nigga, a question. Like okay, like you're putting this forward.
Right. But you just
Like,
saying okay and
can you tell me
rolling
what
with
that
it?
look like?
Yeah.
That's not even a. Tell me what it looked like. I wouldn't even say that's a proper question. It's just like, okay, give me some details. Like what that mean? You know what I mean? It's like somebody saying, okay, like say you're your O-line coach, right? You got all these like accolades coming in week after week, and your O-line coach is like, yo, you could do X, Y, and Z, right? And really the question as a player, you should be asking like, well, what the fuck does that look like? If I can be so on and so forth, does that mean I'm, signing this type of deal? Or does that mean I'm giving away this particular benefit to myself? Like, because I think that you gotta think about it, like these kids, they don't know a lot, so, but they know enough. So I'm only putting it in football because I know you know football. Like, how do you know? Like, how do you know?
Well, I mean, in that situation, for example, specifically speaking, there's two types of people that buy into you when you are being a coach of some sort or a mentor, let's just say, right? There's one where they buy into the proven concept and they're basing it off what you have.
You done it.
Yeah,
Right.
or you currently have it,
Right.
whether it could be a Lamborghini or whatever case may be. It looks good. And then you have the other one who just trusts. That's the hope, right? They don't have any other real outing. They don't have another person to compare you to, right? They have an idea of it, but they don't have access to it. So they're going to take what they have access to and hope for the best. Hope that this is going to be guiding them in the right direction. And I think like a lot of times, and I said this speaking specifically to football, I said this to the other coach literally yesterday on a call. I said, I can't tell you about everything, but what I can tell you is that I was coached by great people with real accolades. Everybody I was coached by played D1.
I feel like you was trying to like, get on that nigga when you said that.
No.
He's like, I don't know what you talking about, but the niggas that brought me in was that's what it sounds like.
I'm saying that to say like my knowledge of the game has come from people who has had
It's
success.
experience, yeah,
Yes.
no, I get you.
Not just experience, but success. And then when I was in college, I had people that played in the NFL specifically for my position that coached me and trained me and taught me. So I'm not saying my way is the only way, but I know it's a way that has worked by proven
way,
concept.
yeah.
So that's the same thing that I implement, right? What I was taught. Now, is there 1,000 different ways? Of course, but the thing is, a lot of people they'll pick up Joe Schmo from off the street, and he's just volunteering, and he wants to help somebody who's in need. But the problem is, he's helping somebody, and he can't even help himself, right? And that's where we're at with it.
Well,
I like that. That was the last thing that he said. I don't want to leave there because that was actually really good.
I actually agree.
Yeah, because you want to take care of somebody, you could barely take care of yourself. Now we're switching the narrative a little bit into moving the focus from the woman being broke to you not really having it yourself. And it reminds me of a concept that we spoke about like probably last season, the savior complex. Like, we all know that there's women that try to, secure themselves by finding a man that has money. But we don't talk about enough men that look for women who need that as well. Because now they feel
we never
on top.
talk about it, actually.
Yeah, we never talk about it. I actually side-eye this topic, Marie, sorry.
But it's real though. Like, it's real.
Right, because I'm like, shit, we about to be up here on that couch talking about how broke bitches are. Like,
I think his proven concept is the fact that his leverage is really the truth. The money is the bonus. And I think the fact that he's telling a woman, he's basically giving them a blueprint. And you can either sign on to this program or you can't.
Well, I agree.
And for that, I don't really think that even takes money, honestly. I think...
You mean the honesty?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel that he can do this because he has the money as well, and that's just a plus. But there are men that move that way and tell women the truth, and women are like, I don't know how I got with this dude. And the dude will tell him, it's because I told you the truth.
And she has money too.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if they're the same. But what I will say is that, and I said this a million times, honesty is the best way to go about it. Because if you were upfront about what it is, about what it ain't, like, and your actions, let me be very clear. If you are honest about what it is and what it ain't, and your actions actually mirror that, then I think that you have set yourself up like successfully in whatever relationship it is, whether it's romantic, whether it's work, it doesn't matter. It literally does not matter. But I don't ever want us to sort of conflate men who say they're being honest with their words, but their actions are dishonest. Because we have a lot of times they be like, he said he don't want a woman, but he's acting like a man that wants a woman. So it's like, what do you believe?
A man that needs a woman.
Well, needs, wants, whatever. I'm just saying, like, we always like, and I actually saw something today on Instagram. It's like a woman talking about how we women do ourselves in by not listening to what men tell us. But the thing is that if your performative actions, like if your actions don't match your words, like how do you expect for somebody to take 100%, of what you're saying?
Of course.
You act like I don't want no relationship, but you doing all the relationship shit. Fuck out of here.
But that's also
holding hands.
If we're talking about him
in the park, what's going on?
We're talking about him like that could be part of his truth. I'm saying like, I don't want a relationship, and I'm going to do everything that looks like a relationship to you.
No.
That's as far as I'm gonna go with it.
But I think that there is a general understanding of things that are relationship-ish. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, you calling me all during the day, sending me flowers, asking me about my day, we going out on dates, you planning things. Like, come on, you can't do those types of things and then say, well, I don't want a relationship.
Nigga, I don't know why that bitch tripping. You know why I'm tripping.
It's like, don't do relationship shit.
See.
No, but this is the thing. I'm a person that says you believe what a person tells you out their mouth. The problem is, if what they tell you out their mouth don't match their actions, then first of all, they a lying ass person, and they not willing to tell the truth. Like,
They just want to love on you, but don't want to love you
fuck
for
out of
real.
here, Rico.
Like, that's
no.
all.
But can we talk
like
about
temporary
the
love sometimes.
manipulation
No, Rico.
of
But
telling the
that's-
truth?
I just
Yeah, but
want
that's what I'm
temporary
trying to say.
love. Like,
It's not the truth though.
But
Like,
it is. I don't want the relationship. I
saying
want to
to you
feel
is-
it, but I don't want it.
What I'm saying
No.
to you is like, what if that is his truth? Just hear me out, right? I want to fuck on you. I want to pay some bills, right? And that's as far as it's going to go, right? I know you don't.
well,
like-
you need to say that part.
I'm
That's the
listening
thing.
to what I'm trying to tell you. He said, I got the money. I'm looking for a woman that ain't got shit, in so many words, right? And I'm going to take care of A, B, and C, and it's going to be a transaction. He's telling you, right? Now,
Fair.
if you open that door and you take whatever he is offering, you already know from gate what he wanted. Now, because you want to bring your emotions into it, he didn't say nothing about emotions. He said nothing about emotions. I'm looking for a transaction. Are you with it or not?
And so, Rome, I think we are on the same page. But what I'm saying is when your actions, whatever they are,
He
do
told
not.
you what he
No, no,
told you
no.
what he was going to do.
No,
and you're taking that as like, oh, he loved me
No.
because he
No.
called me, he made plans.
Not what I'm saying.
That's return
Not
on
what-
investment.
not
He's
what I'm-
trying to
listen, but that's not what I'm-
I also
That's
do
not what
want to
guys. No, wait, no,
Okay, I'm gonna
guys.
let
That's
Erin
not what I'm
finish.
saying. You're saying if he's putting it out there, hey, this is going to be totally transactional. Fine, but don't be calling me all fucking day. What are you doing? Or don't be when I'm out with my friends, male, female, I'm out with my home girls. Don't be asking where the hell I'm at. Don't no. See, that's the thing. Like whatever you set out your rules to be, make sure your actions follow your rules.
But what if he wants to have sex?
I don't. Okay, if you want to have sex, hey, I want to fuck tonight.
But that's why he's asking you where you at.
Well, that depends on whatever they agree to.
Well, I
He's
think
telling
when
you
he's
that.
saying-
he's telling you
Wait,
up
hold
front.
on. I just want to say, like, this is nice and all, but we're talking about why men date women that are financially distressed. Like, we're not talking about like, all right, well, this is just a fuck situation. Like, we all know what that situation is, and some people
right.
go overboard and then they start wanting more. But we're not talking about that. Men seek women who
Some men. Some
okay,
men
sorry, some and
seek
women.
women.
Okay, sorry.
She's ESL, guys. Don't worry.
I am not.
So-
I was born in
It's still
America.
not her first language.
I think Alan was born into ESL. I'm just saying.
Some women. No, I want to say some men. Some men seek women
Women.
who need them, who will be so grateful for their services. Right? He even mentioned something like,
Yeah.
I paid X, Y, and Z. Why do you think you can talk to me? What do you mean? Like that is control.
I understand what he's saying, but
True, but the thing,
I do like.
I know y'all understand what he's saying.
Amanda,
Hold on.
it's true, though.
I want to say Chris read something last week.
Oh.
Chris,
He was
you
like,
remember?
how did I get in this?
Wait, no, because I didn't get it last week, but I'm getting it now. Remember the meme and you were like, when I ate her food and now I have to talk to her? And Chris said when I ate all of
She was on another
there
podcast.
was okay, no.
OMG.
No, we were sitting at the bar. We were sitting at the bar and Chris laughed at something that I just did not understand. And he was like, if you know, you know. So I'm like,
You remember?
That's definitely
like-
his response. 100% his
the
response.
meme said
But I do know that Chris was taking shots. So,
with the gummies in there.
oh yeah, with the gummies, exactly. Yeah, so maybe not.
But the meme said, like, damn, I ate all of the food that she cooked. So now I gotta talk to her.
It's fucking annoying.
Remember this?
So is the question why
just wanna
do
go
men seek? So the question is why do men seek?
I don't know. I'm just trying to remember the shit. I don't know.
I'm trying to help him. I was sitting here trying.
No, but-
he's in his phone. I'm like,
I thought you was looking for
I'm trying to help him right now.
the situation.
I don't know, but it's like, okay, I get it because it's just like once you do something or when someone does something, a service or something transactional in a relationship, then it's just like, oh, okay, well, now I have to entertain this person or now I don't have to entertain this person based on what they were able to do for you.
But that's why he was saying it's all prostitution anyway, because
I wasn't even disputing that. I
Okay.
thought that was a good statement right there.
Damn, he got a point. That's my button.
I mean, no, but there is a point there. It's not like you go into your homeboy or your homegirl and it's like, all right, this girl, she's going to listen and she's not going to tell anybody.
And she gonna rub on me while I listen.
doing this.
That's all I want you to do.
She gonna stay here and she gonna listen to whatever the fuck I gotta say.
But in all honesty, and I'm not saying I agree with
we
Corey,
pay to talk to therapists.
but we don't want to pay to talk to a therapist who's just gonna sit there with a book, grope me. You know what I'm saying? Grope me, like hold me a little bit.
But that's problematic.
No, it's just.
I was about to say, okay.
In the moment. Yeah, the therapist.
Grope me. What?
You know what I'm saying? Like, show me that. Don't just. What you
Rico.
say?
Please,
Don't
editor,
don't
put grope
just
me
say-
on the screen.
Don't just say.
you want a
Don't just say
relationship.
what you do.
Be of your word.
Be of your word. Your actions
Your
better
actions.
follow. If you hear me, you better feel me. Like, but in all honesty, I do understand what he's trying to do and say.
Who?
Corey.
Okay.
Now, because sometimes, and you know, I'm a big advocate, you got to pay to play. You feel me? I feel like that. But my thing is, I feel whenever I hear him say he goes after the ones that are in distress or financially broke, whatever the case may be, it's like saying I want to be the smartest person, but I want to go to the remedial class. It's like, but then you think
That's
you're
a good
smart.
point.
Like you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. Like so.
That's actually that's an amazing point.
You know,
actually,
so
yeah.
that's why I don't
She's
like it
stealing that.
personally. I think you should be able to do it
I won't
regardless.
steal, but that's a good point.
See, the problem with New York and New Jersey is they could be poor, but they still rich poor. It's weird. It's like
No, they po here, but that same amount of money could do something differently in a different place. They po.
they po.
They definitely po here.
But they ain't poor.
No, they po.
They po. They po here, but
po, poor, whatever.
They-
No, they're not doing much here.
Can we get words
they're
under
like po and poor.
words under
Like,
her
I feel like over here is po, but
subtitles?
Your
Alabama is
motion.
poor. Like
No, Rico. What I'm saying is that like you could take whatever motion you have here and go to Birmingham and ball out. Literally, people are doing that right now in Austin.
Yep.
Literally, I don't want to say Austin, but all over the state of Texas. But very specifically in Austin, because Austin has been like, it's become like the new like tech hub, right? So you have people cashing out. You live in a 1,500 square foot house. You can cash out and get like 1.2 million. Yeah, it's some bullshit.
For 1,500 square feet.
In California, let's say you're LA
California, yeah.
proper, or you know what I'm saying. Like you're getting
What? Easily.
right, exactly. So you're getting that amount of money, and you can come to Austin, which is actually more expensive than Houston and Dallas and San Antonio.
Really?
Right now, yeah, Austin has always been more expensive. So they can go there and cash out and get like some crazy ass house, and
For half the price.
yeah, and they think, oh, I'm getting a fucking deal. I don't necessarily think he's wrong.
Yeah.
I think that he knows what he has.
He knows his system.
I think he knows what works for him. I think he knows his boundaries. And he's like, hey, I'm going to position myself as such. And it's like, you want to be on the fucking Corey Holcomb show, or you don't. But honestly, I feel like that's people in general, especially as you get older. It's kind of like, this is my show. And you can be a part of the show if you want, or you can move the fuck around.
But he's also an entertainer. So if he does meet somebody who's not in the entertainment field, they may be not doing well. What did he say? Struggling? What was the word he used?
Poverty.
Poverty. They may be poverty.
He said
Woman in
is a
poverty.
deficiency.
They may be poverty and deficiency in comparison to him. So
Agreed.
they could use a little bit of help. So he has the leverage of telling the truth
Exactly.
and being an entertainer and saying, this is
Exactly.
what's going to happen if you want to come on this side. If not, you don't get the benefits. We could just fuck.
I feel like things.
Oh,
like
no.
that-
I think if they fucking, he gonna shell out a few dollars. I think he's not against that. It's that he's not gonna be giving out the whole Big Mac. He gonna give like maybe one third.
McChicken.
Yeah, just a mix something.
Yeah, mix something. I feel like
Yeah.
this is, and no shade to Corey, I don't know him, but I feel like men who operate on that type of scale are men that were never actually liked by a woman. You were never really liked.
I don't know. I think
look,
women
hold on.
like Corey Holcomb.
When a woman likes you, she give you control, bro. She give you power. When she really like you, you could tell her anything, and she's gonna be like, yeah, okay, and she gonna follow you.
No, she's a fucking idiot, maybe.
But she just really fucking likes you.
Nah.
Women. When a woman is in love,
Rico, why would a woman who has fucking sense, even though she loves you, if she has sense and you ain't got no fucking sense, or you ain't got enough sense to like lead her in the right direction, why would she just give up power to you?
She's not looking to be led in the right direction.
Aaron, I want to
exactly.
I want to quote Aaron one more time, and I did this last week. I think I'm gonna do this every week.
I don't give up, baby. You can. If I said it, I
know.
Where's my camera? Where's my camera?
You go online.
If I said it, I said it. And that goes for anybody.
So.
Oh no! I think this is important.
What?
Go ahead.
This is very important.
You said it.
I want people to understand this.
No.
Yeah. I want people to understand this. If I said it, I said it. I don't care if you my mama, my daddy, my siblings, anybody. Trust me, if I said it, you can come back to me and ask me. I'm going to tell you, yeah. And if you don't like it, then we can chat. But I said it.
So
period.
Going back to
I want people to. I really want people to understand this about me.
We're moving on.
No, I want this.
Rewind it.
I want this in my fucking clip.
Okay.
Because I don't want people to ever like mistake me for being somebody who is not about my word.
Okay, we understand.
It's on tape. It's on tape. We got it.
And we understand. So what I was gonna say
All
is,
right, see,
Aaron, this is what.
and then Christopher gonna call.
Oh my God.
That's how she called you up last weekend. You had to be on your word. I'm just. You had Christopher over in the corner looking at his fucking phone. If you was like Aaron said it, I'd be like, yeah, I said it.
All right,
Christopher was like this, like, nigga, he was like, did I say that shit? I don't know. I had like 3 shots last week. Did I say? See, exactly. See,
It was on your phone, nigga.
I want you guys to know. If I said it, I said it. Trust me. That's all. And I want you to make this shit very like.
So, like Aaron
Sorry,
said,
Rico.
everybody is not. She had to understand that everybody's not like her,
They not.
right? And a lot of women are not like you, and a lot of women don't think as far as you do or as intricate as you. And once they do fall in love, because a lot of women just want love.
That part.
A lot of women just want love.
Nigga, shut it.
Yes.
I don't think.
No. I'm not being funny. I'm just asking.
I'm saying personally. No, I know. That's why a lot of women you can sell a dream to. Right? You can sell a fantasy to him. The ones that he's taking to Mastros are going there already. They're usually.
Wait, I don't think that's what Corey Holcomb was saying.
No, that's not what Corey Holcomb is saying. But in Alan's situation, Alan's ideology, yes, they're already. See, the thing is,
They fucking love cheese sticks.
but Alan, she knows what it is. The people who he's talking about, when you talk about Alabama, they don't fucking know what a Rolex is. They don't have.
Hey.
Yo, they do not have an idea of what anything of
That was
luxury
funny.
is. So when
No,
you
they
taking
don't.
these people
Wait,
from
Rico,
0
no,
to a
Rico.
10, it's nuts. But if you take them, so the ones that he's getting in Alan's example is the
I think
ones.
Corey lives in California.
So you know that they all know about it, right? Because they live around luxury. So now when you take the people who live in Nebraska, and I don't know if Nebraska has luxury or not. Sorry if it does. But if they live in Nebraska, there's nothing around there that is actually like opening their eyes and minds to all the different things that they can actually have. Lil Durk said this in his song one time. He was like,
Who?
Lil Durk. He said he was Little Durk. He said he was 20 years old.
Not
Durk, yo,
Durks.
yeah. He was 20 or 22 years old when he first learned what a Rolex was. Right?
How?
20 or 22. And the funny thing is, these people really, that's in Chicago. Right? So what do you think is happening? We got to take ourselves out, zoom out from your own life for a second. Because we know a lot of things, because whether or not we struggled or not, we've pretty much had a fortunate life to be exposed to these different things. There's a lot of millions of
Speak
people
for yourself.
that are not being exposed to anything. So
Speak for
those people that he's
yourself.
talking about, when I look at the bottom level, those people they don't even know what half of this shit is. Like if you took them they the ones that thought Red Lobster was fine dining. That's the bottom
I
level.
love a cheddar bay biscuit. I ain't gonna lie.
But that's poverty right there. You know what I'm saying?
But do you think?
But are we
That is
talking about
poverty.
women
I
that
don't
can't even afford to go out, or women that can only afford
Poverty.
Fridays? What are we talking about?
I'm sorry, if you're eating at like Red Lobster on any regular cadence, you're not in
No, I'm
poverty.
saying like that's. Let's say that
But
is
I'm
the
saying
highlight of their year.
Yes, poverty by his standard because he is an entertainer. So
no,
he may
but
not be like-
no, Corey, I think that nigga from like Ohio, he know what the fuck poverty is.
And there's poverty
he ain't
there, too,
he ain't
yeah.
talking about like just regular. Yeah.
He said poverty.
He just means someone
said-
below him.
No shade.
Let me see.
Detroit, Michigan, Newark, New Jersey, Camden,
see,
Chicago, or parts of Chicago. He's talking about poverty.
I'm glad he said Newark.
Poverty. He's not saying, yo, you struggling, you know, your rent is $2,200 and you're making $2,800. Like he said, that means government assistance. That means $400 or $500 a month rents. Like that's poverty. And they're still coming up short. That's poverty.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that these women that are financially distressed, are they any less of a bad bitch?
Are they pretty? Yes, possibly. But like I think bad bitch, there's like a very I won't even say
There's a
there.
dollar sign that goes into that.
Yeah, I won't say there's a definition, but I will say this: if we just like parse out the lyrics to "Bad Bitch" to the song, I think that we'll have a very good understanding of like
What's the
what
song?
bad bitch is.
What's that song?
Oh, you don't?
Too young?
No, what? No, it's like it's like Boosie and like fucking Trina.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like
Oh, Trina baddest bitch? Okay. I'm asking a question. Can we know? Can the people know what we talking about?
But she just told
wait,
them.
so y'all just putting questions out here and y'all don't know what y'all talking about?
It's impossible to be a bad bitch. in poverty.
That would be my
But
conflicting. It's
okay,
conflicting.
it is conflicting.
There's beautiful, there's pretty, but a bad bitch in poverty is like, nah.
Yeah.
Even if she's struggling, she's making money, and don't ask me how.
Yeah.
But she's making money because she's.
No,
agree.
but
She
we
might not
gotta
have shit, but she look
no,
like she
but
got
that's
a
the
lot.
point. You gotta ask how, because it's just like, what makes her a bad bitch? Are you saying that she's a bad bitch
me
because
look
you
this
saw
shit
her
up.
on
Y'all
Instagram and she looked like she got it? She
Yes.
wears nice stuff
Yes.
and she has this nice body
Yes.
and she gets a lot of likes and comments. So
Yes.
like people are always feeling, bro, where did she get that money from?
But bro-
because you ain't never see her talk about no job.
because she doesn't
But
talk about a job.
Okay,
do shit.
right,
A bad bitch doesn't need a job.
I agree.
right. So where's the money coming from?
A bad bitch doesn't need a job because she got a bunch of niggas doing the same thing he's doing for her, which makes her a bad bitch. So she don't got to show off all that shit. So yes, she could be in poverty, and she's probably caking her money because she got 3 or 4 niggas on the side doing the same
That's
thing.
my point.
So
She's not in poverty. There's a difference between poverty and broke. She might be broke, but she ain't in poverty.
Yeah.
Wait, but that's my point, because the women who are financially distressed,
Yeah, poverty is nuts.
I think
like,
he's a comedian. He was saying
No. But the thing is that he set the standard of what our conversation is. He literally said poverty. So I don't think we should be talking about anything outside of poverty.
So Section 8.
It's even worse than Section 8 because
Section 8.
no,
I think poverty is Section 8.
no, it is. It definitely is. But I'm saying like some people will finesse Section 8. But I'm saying poverty is fucking poverty. Like I've seen poverty. Like I've seen poverty to a point where I didn't even want to wash my hands in the bathroom. And this is where they lived.
Why were you there? Yeah.
It's a long story. But
Like that was my like, ugh.
Because it was a bad bitch there.
no, it wasn't a bad
Ding,
bitch.
ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
One of my best
Add up.
friends at the time, who's a Capricorn, is also an idiot. He got a girl pregnant on a one night stand. Didn't know what happened, and basically he had procreated with a poverty woman. So whenever he needed, whenever I was with him and he needed to go pick up his son, we would go pick up his son, and you would just see poverty. And one day I had to go to the bathroom, and I was like, "Yo, can I just use the bathroom real quick?" She's like, "Yeah." So I went upstairs to use the first.
That's for a guy.
No. What are you talking about?
No, like, and for, like,
Like no, like this was in New Brunswick. You know
Like,
what I'm saying?
no.
And if you know poverty, and I grew up in poverty growing up, like as a kid, but I haven't seen poverty in a long time. And then when I seen it, I was like, what the fuck is this? Like this.
You want to go pee outside, huh?
I didn't want to touch the faucet knob because I'm like, yo, this is nuts. And I sat there and I thought about it, and I ain't
That was
gonna lie.
probably the cleanest place in the house, though.
I peeked in the other room and I was like, what? This is how they
And
live?
why are you
I was
peeking?
like, I don't even want my nephew over here no more. Like, that's how bad it was.
You
But
told your friend?
yeah, of course. But there's nothing he could do. He didn't have full custody, but
He
whatever.
could have.
Well, no, he couldn't because he's also an idiot. So what ended up
So
happening?
he
is-
wants his kid in poverty.
Yeah, so you see a poverty, and it's like, yo, poverty is different. Like, for her, $200 would change her life. Like she thinks it's $200 is $200,000.
I actually think that what you're saying is in line with what Corey Holcomb was saying.
It's the control because then they.
it's cheaper and it's a full control.
Yeah.
But I don't even think I don't think Rico is even alluding to that.
Yeah, no.
But facts are facts.
I mean, technically, some people could make what X amount. That's the poverty line is what.
We don't have to worry about that.
Okay, whatever.
But we never answered your question. I feel that the answer to your question is it's a control issue, and there is some sort of insecurity within a person that wants to do that seeks that positioning out over a woman.
Because money might be their only leverage.
Pretty much, that's what I'm saying. Like, that just so goes to
Yes.
like, if you look at players and you grade them, it's like, okay, if everybody was a player in a dating game, it's like, all right, you're a grade A, you're gonna want to win against grade A's and B's, right? Now, if you're a grade C, you're never gonna want a grade B or A as your competition because you know that they're already ahead of you. So you're gonna go down to the D's and the F's. F's is the poverties. D is slightly above it. So my thing is like, my biggest thing, that although I do appreciate his honesty and I'm not mad about wanting control, my thing is like, you want control over the helpless, which is crazy, and
Help.
the bottom of the barrel, like just have it over the good, like beat the good.
But
That's
Rico,
it.
I think that what he's saying is like he wants the easiest, like what is it? The road most traveled. He wants an easier way to, do what he has to
But do you think he wants it easy because he's actually capable of winning on the other ones, or
No, I think he wants it easy because he old.
That
Like,
part. That's what
he's
I was gonna say.
older.
go out the country and don't go? I mean, that's poverty too, technically.
No,
That's poverty too. Technically.
go ahead. Yeah, say it out loud, Rico.
Well, then, so let me change.
I don't
that.
even. No.
What are you talking about? I'm about to add this. So
Okay.
actually, on second thought, you can be a bad bitch in poverty because I've been to Colombia.
I
I've been to
knew he
DR.
was gonna say
In
that.
They're not bad.
No, them bitches is bad. In America,
They're
No,
good
they're
looking.
botched. That's what they
that's
are.
part of the bad bitch. You got to be botched a little bit. You
Botched,
No.
need a sprinkle of botched in your bad bitches.
I guess. If I imagine we're gonna look at the definition of bad bitch like across the board as being the same. So if a woman who is just as gorgeous here as she is in Colombia or Venezuela or whatever, like why would you be so inclined to say that she's a bad bitch there but not a bad bitch here?
They have dirt floors.
Nigga, no. See, that's the thing.
Wait, I didn't.
No.
That wasn't my answer.
No, I know, but no, I want to address this. But see, that's the thing. You don't know people that live in the States with dirt floors. The shit is real. Go to Mississippi. Go to fucking Alabama. There's literally people who live in these like podunk, country bumpkin ass places that, there's a chick. She's her name is like something Nicole something. She was like, y'all know who she
Hoes
is.
be named Nicole. I
No,
don't know.
she had like a little like firecracker ponytail. But what I'm saying is like this girl was like from, I mean, the thing that you're like, you said dirt floor, that's not.
You were saying the difference though.
No, what I'm saying is like the dirt floor, like that's a real thing for Americans who are here today right now.
No, but what I'm saying is,
but we don't see that as often.
I
as
thought we were
know.
talking about different countries. You talking about America?
Wait.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Can I say what I answered?
Now I'm confused.
Wait, but who made the statement about dirt floors?
I did.
Right.
He
So-
said he didn't.
Oh,
say
I was about to say, bitch, you.
No, it was okay. It was him.
Yeah,
so
it
he's
was him.
saying they got dirt floors. That's different. That's the difference, but it's not the difference because you literally have people right now in the United States of America who are living in fucking wherever the fuck they live with
Somewhere in the
dirt
middle.
floors. Like, and the thing is that we've seen it. It's not it's very shocking to your conscience, but it's real.
Yeah.
And it might not be real to you because you may not have ever seen it, but like it's a real thing. So it's like to say, oh, what makes her badder is because she got a dirt floors. Bitches all over the place in the States with dirt floors.
But this is what I would say. The dirt, and this is the difference between bad bitch in the country and out the country. The same girl, not the same girl, but a girl in the same situation, living situation, they both got dirt floors. But the one over here looks like she got dirt floors, and the one over there looked like she lived in a mansion, right? Simply because they're making thousands of dollars a week selling their body. Right. And they're also investing in their body, whether it be cosmetics, workouts, or just supplements. So they can be a bad bitch and live in poverty simply because they reinvest into themselves because they know that they're selling their body.
So are you just saying that there's
This
a
bad
different...
bitch out the country has to fuck tourists for money?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
But what I'm saying is that she's a bad bitch because she fits the cost to be a bad bitch versus the one who is in poverty in America. She's not a bad bitch because she typically not fitting that foot in that cost.
No.
She's selling her shit for $100, and this bitch is getting. Sorry.
But Rico,
this woman is getting $1,000 off of Jeffrey.
But Rico, what you're saying is the thing is that if you have like bad bitch A in the States, and then bad bitch A in whatever foreign country,
like grade A or example A?
No, like A, like X, A, like it's just a widget. Like why would you have a different definition of what they are?
Well, so I have a bad bitch definition.
Right.
And the one that is out the country typically favors that definition. Right. And the definition is
He's just like bitches from Colombia.
No, it's not.
Point in case. That's just what he's saying.
So when we see and well, I don't want to say everybody. When I see and think of the word bad bitch, I think of someone who at least got her breasts done. Maybe she got veneers, and she might not have shit at home, but she looks like she is of quality.
Is that your definition of bad
I
bitch?
wanted him to finish this.
Because this is not the bad bitch definition that Trina was talking about.
No, I'm not saying Trina. She's pretty
She
in the
typically
face.
has her breasts
She
done.
probably got some Brazilian
Veneers.
hair.
Oh,
And
fuck.
she looks like the bitch is expensive. But in all actuality, she's living in poverty. I'm saying that the ones that live in poverty out the country look like they don't actually belong in or not belong, but they don't live in poverty. I seen poverty out here, and the girls out there are some beautiful women, but they're not invested into themselves like that. You know what I'm saying? So they just stay at beautiful, not bad bitch.
When I think of a bad bitch in the States, I'm thinking about someone who doesn't have her own money. Let me just start there.
Does not?
Doesn't.
Really?
Like, yeah, she looked like, especially if we're talking about
on different.
No. If we're
planets.
talking about what Rico's talking about, if she lives in the States, like, yeah, she always got a nigga, and the nigga is paying everything for her. The nigga is paying her rent, buying her bags, all this and all that, right? But she's living well.
What's her physical body look
This
like?
must be
The
an
same
East
thing
Coast
that you talking about.
She got
The
some work
same,
done, right?
yeah.
She got some work done. You got
Work done, Instagram, baddie. That's what kind of bitch he's talking about. But if they out of the States, it's giving prostitute. And honestly, I've never.
They're all time out.
They're not prostitutes here.
Everything is prostitution, right? Everything.
I'm literally
That's what he said.
That's what he said, and I said I wasn't even disagreeing with that.
So, but why?
Right?
But why
No,
are there
but we're
prostitutes
talking about
here
the
and
literal type of. I don't even want to say literal. I'm
You just
talking
said it.
about the What is the word that I want to say? I'm just gonna say literal because I can't remember the other word I'm trying to say. The literal definition of prostitute, like I'm trying to get you in the hotel, nigga, so that you can give me some
It
money.
doesn't have to be in a hotel.
Right, because
in
when
the
I
car.
think about niggas going to Colombia to fuck, I'm thinking about this bad bitch fucking in a rundown whorehouse. That's what I'm thinking
Are
about.
you crazy? She's fucking
When y'all
in a
talking
top-notch
about dirt
villa.
floors, that's what I'm imagining. I'm imagining this rundown whorehouse on the corner of the street
That's
that
crazy.
niggas is fucking in different rooms. That's what I
The
imagine.
Spanish- I don't wanna say that.
Guys, let's be real. Like, there's a lot of sadly, there's a lot of prostitution right now in Colombia. And a lot of it is actually from Venezuelan women who have tried to escape their country to just find something better. It's actually really bad. Like even if you ask the locals, it's not really
hate the Venezuelan.
Yeah, like it's not really even Colombian women like that you see on the street. Is like right now, if you go to Cartagena right now, you're gonna see a
mind your
proliferation.
Business, what are you doing, yo? Just chill out, bro. Let them be where they at. Just let them be.
But I'm just putting the facts out here.
Nah, I get it, but chill. Yeah, see, and I can tell because I've seen them. They're not.
Personally, I don't think there's a lot of good people, a lot of good-looking people up here. Just as a general.
Up here, like New York, New Jersey, or
like East Coast.
You said that.
Yeah, I'm. So that's what I'm saying. Like
you're talking about women or both?
Both. Both. Don't get it twisted.
I love New York.
But you guys are very handsome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know. I was told that was a 5 today.
I saw that.
Wait, what?
What happened?
And I was like,
Somebody called me a 5.
Who called you?
That's what I'm saying. Wait, do you remember? Like I was saying something because somebody like tried to say I was ugly.
Somebody in the
comments,
bitch. Like, I said I'm confused. Did I hurt you?
Right? Like, do you know me?
You should have used the Kendrick shit. 5 + 5 + 5. No, all right. Come on. You got me right, Chris. That was a great
No,
bar.
really, like they heard. Don't even.
No, I was just like, it was so unprovoked too. I'm like,
he was just
what?
mad. I don't.
No, that's really how I felt the day somebody
Five is
tried to call
crazy.
me ugly. I was like, that's never happened in my lifetime.
Yeah, word. I know when people are mad, it's like he don't even look as good as he thinks. Well, okay.
that's exactly what
I
they
be
said.
like, okay, baby, because the masses say something different.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you got to ask them, like, okay, so what was your desired like intent with that comment? Like, did you get what you got out of it?
Yeah,
That's what you got? I appreciate it.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start being like, well, how do I
Are
look
you good?
better?
What'd you say?
I'm gonna start asking, well, how do I look
How
better?
do you
They
think
just
that
want-
I
they
can
just want
improve
engagement. You
my
just wanna
looks?
Talk to you. I don't. That's weird.
So weird.
No, I had time. I had
you
time.
went back. Oh, you said something?
No, I did, and then I
you
said,
did go back?
you know what, Alan? I said delete it.
You know, I don't really be in the comments no more. So
I know your thumbs look
No,
more
because this is the second
My
time.
shit is weak.
Last week, somebody completely misunderstood the clip that was.
It was in my pocket.
Ew.
I was like, thank you.
Y'all are
And that was that part
gross.
was- yo, the whole ending was crazy. Cut that.
I was gonna eat it regardless. So.
It was good.
No, I don't mind the
I got
eating. It
clean
was the
pocket.
Oh.
right.
he about to pull out peppermints.
Exactly.
And then what's them caramel shits called?
Werther's.
No.
And he know it's nasty too. Like
not.
it
Was
is.
it good?
He just put it in his pocket like
Was it
10
warm?
minutes ago. It was warm.
How much minutes ago? He been put that in his pockets from before we started recording.
Okay, guys, let's just.
It's still.
What? You saw when he put it in his pockets? That was an hour and change
You're
ago.
welcome.
I'm grateful.
That's all.
So they were like, oh, well, she's talking like she can't fuck nobody unless they are 10 and she not a 10 herself. And I'm like, first of all, that's not even what I said. And I literally commented, I said, checks your Instagram. Because you talking, you saying I'm talking like I'm not a 10 or I am a 10.
Private? Was it a
No, it wasn't. It was a public page. And I'm like, you are nobody that needs to talk on my looks.
But that's
At
how
all.
I be feeling. Like, you
And
don't
then-
shut your little ugly ass mouth up.
Then they said I'm a
gonna
6.
come for you in your
They
little.
be in Alabama.
They were like, I'm a 6'7", and then somebody came in the comments was like, she is not a 6 or a 7. She's beautiful. And then he was like, I went to her page, so I'm up it a little bit. She's like a 8, and I'm like, babe,
He's a fucking
I am not a
Super
6
lame.
or 7 even on my worst day. So
Thank you.
like, don't talk on my looks. Like, and that's
Your
not
little
even.
ugly ass.
But I'm like, that's not what
Ugly
I'm talking
ass.
about. Like,
What's his name?
I don't even know, but we could go back. I ain't told
Oh yeah,
Alan to delete
let's go
that.
back.
It's still
because
there.
Yeah, ugly ass. Like
Ugly.
I can't stand nobody, boy.
And then when I wrote back to him, he was like, oh, but I upgraded your grade. And I'm like, I don't even give a fuck about that because you missed the whole point and you started talking on the way I look
He just
for no
wanted to
reason.
respond.
So
you just bit the bait. Nigga just reeled you right in. Come here.
That's why you gotta know. Real talk. When you respond, you gotta be just right
You saw
here.
her face?
but
No,
you know,
no. When you, I'm telling you, when you respond,
you gotta.
it gotta be every piece of shit. I mean, just Yeah, artery. What is that thing where Sean Taylor where he died? It was like a thing, right? Yeah, like it got to be. No, it got to be somewhere they have no way to respond. You have to go for the jugular, for the what is this? What is this? No, what is it?
Larynx, Adam's apple.
Adam's apple. You have to literally go for everything. Cause I'm serious.
Why you always answer mad fast?
He already have the answers prepared.
For me? I'm just saying.
Astrophysicist.
Like when somebody get the fuck out of pocket. And real talk, this is probably like one of my like pain points. And I tell you, I be trying to do better, like not respond to people. But literally, the first thing that comes to my mind is a reaction on a level of 10. It's a reaction of 20.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when somebody come at you like that,
Unalive.
Give them 20. No mercy, no nothing. Like, I hope you go and sit in a corner and possibly take some drugs and pass out because, like, you on here just talking shit. Like, just
stop playing on the internet, y'all.
Yeah.
Like, please.
Because that's the thing. You wouldn't say that shit to me.
In real life.
You saw me on the street right now in New York, in Houston, Texas, nowhere. You would not say that shit to me. Period. Huh?
Yeah, with this.
No, but what I'm saying, first of all, I don't be out. Unless you're in Westchester or you're in 3rd Ward, and you definitely gonna say shit to me in 3rd Ward.
I know where that is.
Like,
Houston.
right, exactly. So it's like, come to Westchester. Is that what you want? You want to come to Westchester? Like, fuck out of here.
So,
Jugular.
Thank you.
Jugular.
Everyone.
No, fuck. I hate it. Like,
We hate it.
a thumb thug, like, I can't stand. Period. Sorry. Go ahead.
Well, thank you guys.
so all
Thank
in
you.
all-
It took me out of my.
Thank you guys so much for
so
tuning in to this episode.
Oh.
We hope you guys enjoyed and continue to keep watching our episodes. We're on Instagram, YouTube. We're still on TikTok, guys.
Everywhere.
So keep watching. We have a Twitter, if you guys didn't know. We need those views up on Twitter because I see we don't be getting that much likes on Twitter. So follow us on Twitter. Follow us on everything streaming. And we'll catch you on the next episode. Peace.
all right, so
Other guy.
me.
He said me?
What was Rome's other name? Oh my God. Was it like Doug or
No,
Fred?
we good. We good.
Chris. It's Chris.
We good.
Yo, Chris.
We're good.
And somebody,
Oh, and
the X.
And what?
Yeah, so someone was like, yeah, X.
You're saying it with an X.
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 ICKS.
She actually got this one right.
Right.
She's like, say it again?
That makes it sound like an X
It
sound,
don't matter.
but it's
Let's just.
We
X.
can rap in 10 minutes.
Yeah, like.
We can rap in 10 minutes.
Do you guys think that these women that are financially women, sorry. Okay.
I'm just trying to help you. You can be
I
on
don't even
here.
be thinking I'm saying anything wrong, but okay.
No, but that's how we.
Brooklyn.
That's what we're here for.